today I'm gonna tackle an important topic, and that is how to cut and light your cigar properly. There is some etiquette to this, but just watch. This is how you do it. So you get a sharp cutter. I don't like the V-cuts, some people do. I like that guillotine blade, you know what I'm saying? You take your cigar.
What?
Looks like he's lost it.
You don't need to waste your time taking that off. You just cut it.
He's insane.
Dude, what are you doing?
This is important.
You cannot do a video showing people how to cut and light and cut it through the cellophane.
But that's how I do it.
We're not doing
Anyway.
What's going on, Creekside? My name's Connor. We're not gonna cut and light how you were just shown. There's three main methods of cutting, generally speaking at least. There's straight, which is exactly what it sounds like. It just takes a straight lob right off the cap of the cigar. There's a V-cut, which takes a notch out of it, and then there's a punch. There's pros and cons to all three. I prefer a straight, just because straight, kind of the benefit is you can cut a little bit off if the draw's a little too tight. You can cut a little more off and kind of keep going to a certain point until you feel your draw is correct. A V-cut is kind of one and done, but V-cut, the benefit is you'll never take too much off of the cigar. With a straight cut, most cigars out there, most are double or triple capped, which there's a single line, double line, and a triple line on the top of the cigar. Literally, never cut below that bottom line and you'll be good. So with a straight cut, which is my preferred method, I do a V-cut sometimes when I don't want to think about it and I'm just smoking on the go. A V-cut's great, but literally just take as little off as possible. We'll get close-ups of this later, but take as little off as possible. Me personally, when I'm really just sitting down and trying to enjoy a cigar, a lot of people will tell you to toast and then go in and light. I don't do that, actually. I kind of try to do it like the guys in the factories do it, those old school Cuban dudes. What they'll do is they'll take a torch. I do prefer single torch. We just have these big chunky BP specials at the shop, so it's what I'm using now. Take a single torch, never ever jam the torch into the foot of the cigar. It'll just torch that tobacco all the way back and taste pretty gross. And you never actually want to touch the torch to the cigar. You want to use the heat coming off of the flame to just lightly get the cigar going. And this will take a second. I mean, this is a good 2 to 3 minute process. You just want to get the wrapper leaf, start on the edge, get the wrapper leaf nice and lit up. And you'll know the wrapper's lit when it starts to buckle back on itself. Just get that nice and lit, rotate it around. And then from there, kind of try to hit the filler. And then I wave it back and forth to kind of get it going like this. This is how I light for people at the shop and people love it. This is my preferred method of lighting when I'm smoking by myself. That air's gonna kind of blow on that tobacco and just get it lit and get it going. And then you're gonna come back and just keep going until you feel you're fully lit, until you're fully ready to go. And then I'll blow on my cigar too. And when you blow on it, whatever doesn't glow orange, whatever stays black is not lit. So kind of pay special attention to that when you go back in and do this. And like I said, you'll see that wrapper leaf kind of buckle back. And then from here, I don't even hold it to my mouth and light. It's ready to go. The burn should be nice and even. A lot of people complain about a burn being uneven on a cigar. I hate to say it, 9 times out of 10, that's user error. You're normally not lighting everything evenly on the initial light, but that's how I light. And then if I need to touch up, if it starts to get a little wonky, I'll just slightly brush the flame to it to touch it up. But I don't do the toast and then light method. It works for a lot of people, but the reason I kind of slowly warm everything up is you get a nice cohesive blend of all the oils kind of blending together. And you're not gonna taste that charred, bitter taste when you first light up a cigar when all those oils just get really hot. It's just a nice culmination of the blend that the blender wanted you to taste right from light up. There's no getting into the best part of the cigar. There's no waiting for that taste to go away. The way I light this way is because it tastes great from the second you puff.